Hello YouTube, that's Glitterfees, and I don't know if I'm recording or not. Looks like I am. So, I joined a random public server, and I'm gonna watch some people land their starships. This is a game called Starship Simulator. It is made by someone called Elonevator, E-L-O-N-E-V-A-T-O-R. They're making it for their primary game, which is called Mini Voyagers. But to be honest, I think this is actually more fun, so yeah, take that as you will. And we got starships falling out of the sky right now, as you can see up there. So what Starship is it's an enormous vehicle built by SpaceX, stainless steel, 9 meters in diameter, 50 meters tall, or at least the second stage of the rocket, which is what we're seeing, which is what we're going to watch land, is 50 meters tall. And SpaceX has so far had one successful landing. This is a rocket that is designed to bring humans to Mars. And yeah, it's epic. It'll be, I believe when it's complete, it will be the single most powerful rocket on the face of the Earth, including the likes of NASA's Space Launch System and Saturn V. I don't know if it'll have more power than the Soviet Union's N1. That was a half-decent landing, actually, but they flipped way too early. I don't see any more starships in the sky, so I think everyone just joined me on the dome. Come on, guys, go fly. Go fly starships. Go fly. 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 Go fly starships. Go fly. I'm gonna turn this off. Go fly a starship. Oh, and that, sorry. Now we've got a nice clean screen to watch some starships fly. I think there is one up there. Oh, yep, you can see it right if you look above my cursor. Okay, I can't actually point to it, but you can see it just up there. It's way high in the sky. The way that SpaceX would fly these things is they would send them up to 10 kilometers, and then they would flip them over. They would fall horizontally for quite some distance, and then the first two starships would light two engines, flip over, and try to land. After that, they moved to lighting 3 engines, which has worked sort of twice so far. They have landed 2. The problem is that one of them exploded shortly after. I'm not going to rate these out of 10 or anything, I just want to watch some starships fly. And I figured I might as well share the experience with you. So that's why it doesn't sound like I planned this video at all, because I did not. I just joined a public server so that there were quite a few people in it and wanted to watch some starships fly. So that's what we're doing. Starship's final prototype landed. It is currently on display in Starbase, or Boca Chica. Their first prototype to land, or serial number 10, was the first one to land. It hit the ground pretty hard, but it did survive the impact for about 8 minutes, and then it blew up. There was a Starship launch between those two that didn't actually go to plan. 5 Starships have flown so far. 2 of them technically successes, 1 complete success. Alright, let's watch this guy land. So he's still really high up, so he shouldn't start the flip for quite some distance. And it looks like he doesn't intend to. Good. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what happened there. I think he tried to flip, and he's way too high. Way too high on the flip. Alright, I am going to show you guys that I can land a starship, because I'm not just being some asshole commentator. I'm going to show you that I can land a Starship. Kinda. Well, okay. It depends on how the game acts. I am in a public server, so let's go ahead and see what my ping is. I've got... Oh, my ping's pretty low, actually, so this should work pretty well. Alright, and lift off. And up we go. Apparently the others are experiencing some lag. This guy is very high up. And he's backwards now as well. So that kind of looks like how SN9 went. The second Starship ever to fly. I will be climbing to the full 10 kilometers, and I just noticed that my Starship is... I don't think I rolled it. Did I spawn on the wrong pad? Doesn't matter. Alright, there we go. Roughly lined up with the pad now, and you guys can actually see like how I line up for landing at least. Because almost every time I actually manage to land pretty well. Well, not land, but I managed to line up pretty well. It tends to be off and on. I have landed and lined up pretty well, or I have landed pretty well, or I have lined up pretty well. This will probably be... Well, if it's any of the two, hopefully this will be a decent landing. Because I told you guys that you were going to see one. Let's just see when these guys flip. Oh, let's go ahead and cut the first engine off. And once we get to 32.25, 32.25, second engine off. And we can go ahead and start the flip and cut the final engine. And then we can enter a belly flop. Now this is going to take a little while to get down to the ground, so I've got a little bit of time to talk as well. As I said, I didn't plan this video, I just kind of